philosophically, I understand that the mission is to provide a safe and secure place for kids who, for a good share of their lives, haven't had a safe and secure place to call home. We currently have 72 or 73 children here in the village. That number varies depend on day by day some days. We get down to 65, 66, 67, and we can go up as high as about 75 with our current structure, current facilities. We have 15 different structures. 12 of those are currently single-family homes that house the kids. We have 5 to 7 kids in each one of the homes. They live in those homes just like any other kid in any neighborhood lives. You know, this is a residential community on a cul-de-sac, and these kids get to exist and live here just like kids in any other neighborhood do. They go to local schools and get involved in sports and get involved in all kinds of extracurricular activities. The only thing different here is that instead of having the same parents when they come home every night, they have 2 different parents. They have parents that are a parent that is their house parent from, I think, Sunday through Thursday, and then another one from Thursday through this next Sunday.
Working with children is my passion, and just helping others is my passion. So I enjoy this job because it helps me help others and help children grow to their fullest potential. I ensure that they go to school daily, well, educational-wise, school daily, make sure they complete homework, get all proper documents signed, dress properly, then make sure their hygiene needs are met. We make sure they're being taught on a daily basis. They have daily chores that they have to complete. They also help with cooking. They have assigned days for cooking. And I can't think what else, so much, just pretty much a parent role.
I've been at SOS Children's Village since I was 16. I'm now 18, so roughly 2 years. I was put in foster care and SOS Children's Village because of family difficulties. We try not to make it seem like we're in foster care. We try to, value the time we have together and get closer to each other. So therefore, we'll, get to know each other and be easier to cope with each other.
I think we offer them first a sense of security. Again, these are kids that aren't used to having a sense of security. They've lived in environments that have been strained at best, and some of those violent, some of those never offered any consistency as far as that sense of security and such. And I think that's one of the things that we offer. One of the things that makes us particularly unique is that we're one of the few residential facilities that can house sibling groups. Kids in a family can stay together. Their homes already been destroyed because they've been, for whatever reason, pulled out of their homes, and their parents can't or won't care for them.
This is their schedule. Their schedule and their chores, basic house rules, so it's always visible to them. These are their chores. We rotate them weekly so that they don't get bored with the same chore. It's not fair for one person to have kitchen all the time and somebody just have the computer area.
I have a weekday chore and a weekend chore. A weekend chore is something you do like a bulk chore, maybe like cleaning out the van, washing the van, or deep cleaning the kitchen or the garage, things like that. Your weekday chore is basically everyone does like a kitchen or a bathroom or sweeps floors, mops floors. It changes weekly or monthly depending on the house you live in.
We have a mentorship program whose primary focus and function is that one-on-one relationship. And it's interesting that I know I've had the privilege of meeting with a couple of our folks who have served as mentors multiple times.
My mentor has been with me for about a year now, a little over a year. She's helped me a lot. A mentor is for me, is someone who can help you escape from the different things you have going on, who can sit there and talk to you on that level, who can show you things, and as well as spend time with you, and make you feel involved in other things.
I've cared for probably over 50 children. When they grow and when they leave, it actually makes you feel pretty proud, because once they've turned 18, most of the time they've graduated from high school and they're going on to college, and makes you feel pretty good. Not so much sad, just you're happy to see them grow, and we do try to keep in touch with them, so it's not so sad. It's not such a sad event.
The state of Florida, the Department of Children and Families' ultimate goal is to not have kids in foster care. So for most of these kids, the objective is to reunify them with their families. Now, that means that many of those families have to go through a variety of programs and education and such before the courts will allow them to have their kids back. But ultimately, the goal is to reunify. For those who can't be reunified, our goal is to keep them feeling as comfortable and safe and as secure as we possibly can in a place that really isn't, it's not the place they were raised, it's not the family they were raised with, and so we try to replace that. We try to duplicate that as much as possible.
It's something that you have to have a passion for to do this job. You have to like children, you have to love children, you have to be in it because it's something that you have a passion for and that you really want to do. Just doing it to have a job, you'll get frustrated really fast because you have to go into it knowing that you can't save the world, but those that you can, it's all worth it when there's one or two that you did help and you see the difference in their lives.
I am happy overall with SOS. As I look back, like I said, I don't look at SOS, I don't look at being in foster care as a negative thing. I look at it as positive, and SOS has helped me look at it positively. So I feel that if I didn't like SOS, I wouldn't be here now because I'm 18. Most people run, they try to get far away from foster care as they can. But I decided, it's not that bad. If you really put yourself forth and you look at the positive things, you do what you're supposed to do, it's not that bad. You just gotta keep a positive perspective and do the best you can.
Our people have a passion for caring about these kids. I don't know of any social service agency that pays as high as the private sector or has as great benefits and rewards and such, but the reward here is being able to go home at the end of the day and know that you really did something that was important. You did something that was significant. You did something that really positively impacted somebody else's life. And that seems to be a real driving force for a lot of our staff.